All right. Hello, everyone. Happy summer solstice. I am doing the reading like this. I hope you guys enjoy it. Oh, this is pretty good. I just saw hopefully a good message. I can't read it now, but so I wanted to start off. I'm going to pause it and get my chart so I can keep track of the signs I'm reading. I wanted to, oh good, I have my iPad next to me. Okay, I wanted to do this video earlier, but I was enjoying the day and I was, working and doing what I had to do. So it was really good and just really enjoying the day. So this chart here is a fun chart that I have at my tarot card reading workshops. And people really enjoyed this chart. So whoever made it, I found it online and I really loved it. It basically shows the 4 suits in the tarot deck and it shows all of the associations with it. I really like it. I also like the colors associated with the cards, like the pentacle, or the also known as the coins, is green. The wands or staves is yellow. The cups are associated with red for summer. And sword is indigo for winter. And of course the pentacles is green for fall. And the wand is yellow associated with spring. But we're in summer now. So the color is red. And I thought it was interesting because in Qigong, red is for fire and for the summer, right? So I thought that matched up quite well. And the cups are associated with the zodiac sign Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So today is the summer solstice, June 21st, 2019. And it is also the start of Cancer zodiac sign's birthday, from the 21st of June to the 22nd of July. And it's also, so it's 2 things. The summer solstice, the start of summer, and Cancer's birthday season starts, and also International Yoga Day. So I thought that was pretty cool. So what I want to focus on is, for today, Cancer season is starting. North Node is in Cancer. So what we're thinking of today is our future self, our higher self, right? Where do we see ourselves for our life path? So we can think of that. Cancer also, we know Cancer is all about the home and family and compassion, but also we want to think of the strong Cancer of not seeking approval from other people. We want to, it's good to get advice and so on and so forth, but really not looking for approval and just validating ourselves. So we can learn that. So validate yourself, and you know who you are, and you know that this is your life path. And even if you're figuring it out, you already know what makes you happy. You can't just know nothing. You have to know what you love and walk in that direction and seek approval from yourself. The sun is in Cancer, which means that it's the season of Cancer. So it's Cancer's birthday. Venus is in Cancer. So Venus is about beauty. It fights for what it wants. It's very strong, just like Mars, It takes command of what it wants. It is comfortable with that in a feminine way. A beauty, love, attraction. Okay. And Mars is in Cancer. So it's really putting yourself first, like that Aries energy is like putting yourself first and thinking for yourself. So I'm going to start off reading for Cancer first. Okay. So I'm pulling a card for the summer solstice. All right. And in the summer solstice, I want to talk more before I pull cards. The summer solstice, you want to focus on pulling down the energy of the sun. Hopefully you already did that today by the time you saw this video. A great time to practice just taking in the sun, or clearing your energy, or do some soul searching, like your Akashic records is really connecting with the ancestors, connecting with the North Node, the North Star, where all that information is kept. Every tradition has it differently. It's angels, it's everything. It's all the ascended masters. It's that other side of life that we will go to and we have been to before we existed on this planet. Okay. So, you know, that is it, you know, and we can connect with that. All right. We can definitely connect with that. And you can do some soul searching to see, hey, you know, how can I encourage myself to really do more for myself, you know, and lead myself in the direction I want to be in. So I made 2 of these charts for myself. I don't know if you can see this chart very well on the video. If you can't, you know, oh well. Maybe in another video I'll post the image up. I think it's on my Facebook page. I post the image up, and I'll try to post it on my Instagram if I remember. You guys can message me and remind me if you really want to know. Okay, so the cup tarot card is associated with summer. Okay, the color is red. We think of fire. We think of, even if we look at it in Qigong, it is the lungs and the heart, okay? So, and on my other channel, I'll talk about what to eat during the summer, like all these things that can help you. It's a full cycle. It's a full balance. You know, you have the spiritual side that I love to do is the tarot, and you can incorporate other things into it, because if someone likes tarot, they like other things too. We're not just one thing. And I think the summer reminds us of that. We have 4 quarters of the season, you know, so we're not just one thing. So all the water signs are associated with summer, because in the summer you need water. That makes sense. You know, water is always vital in all the seasons, but especially in the summer, and especially if you live in the desert. And the symbol for water is the triangle facing downwards. We can see the red and we can see the triangle right there. And we can see in the playing cards, when you read in the playing cards, you have the heart. Okay? And it's associated with the female energy summer. And the direction it's associated with is in the west, where the sun goes down. Okay? Because we want that cooling period for ourselves, right? And the symbolism, the emotion, we have love, we have emotion, and we have empathy. Okay? Because in the summertime is when, I remember when I worked in security, and one of the questions was, when do people mostly riot or get upset or protest? It's usually in the summertime, because the weather is more pleasing to be outside. And when it's hot, our emotions get hot too. So we want to practice our yoga, lion's breath of fire, the cooling breath where you fold your tongue and you breathe through the mouth like that to cool your body. It really does work. You want to practice Qigong. You want to practice where you're letting out that fire energy, right? You want to practice Tai Chi as well. So we want to work on the heart and purifying the heart, cooling, clearing. We want to be more empathetic, empathy, emotion, love. Those are the words associated with water in the tarot deck. And we can apply that to the season of the summertime. So I like to see how this all plays out. And this year is the year of water. So water is going to play a very important role in the summer and in this year after the first new moon of the start of the year, based on the new moon that happened in February, I want to say. Okay, so by the moon calendar. So let's pull for Cancer. I'll start with Cancer, and then I'll go to Leo, and then we'll end with Gemini. Okay, so we're setting the intention for pulling the card that all Cancers can benefit from. Okay. Ooh, this one popped out. I guess it's your card. Fool. The Fool, 0. Okay, so the Fool is all about starting over. It's that journey starting over. Okay, but you're already full. So to me, this message is saying that if you've already learned other things in your life, but you want a new start, it's okay to start over. And what I'm reading for these cards might not go might not work for you, but this is the thing. You might have a ha-ha moment where you're like, oh my God, I pulled that card today. Or, oh, I pulled that yesterday. Or hey, this meaning when I'm looking in the book or whatever meaning pops out first to me when I see the Fool card, that resonates with me. If it resonates with you, great. But what I'm feeling, the message that's coming through for the Fool card is a 0. It's like coming back to yourself, right? 2 things. It's coming back to you. You're responsible for your journey in this life, for your decisions. So you have to make it not to please other people, but coming back for yourself. Okay? What makes you happy. And it's always okay to start over. And the Fool is not stupid. I used to think when I was a kid and I was like, oh, I don't want to get the Fool card. That means I'm an idiot. I don't want to get that. No, it means that you're open to new experiences. You can start over again. You're optimistic. Things can work out for you. Okay, better than it is right now because you're allowing yourself to start over. It's that possibility. On my Facebook page, I posted the page of, was it the page of wands? Okay, new possibilities, right? Let me look at that to make sure that I'm saying the correct thing. Okay, I'm going to go to my Facebook page right now for Lily Sky Tarot. So I posted, the page of wands. And what stuck out is that new possibility. Don't make it be the reverse of lack of direction, right? So when we're thinking of the Fool card, okay, we want to think of new possibility, right? Believing in ourselves, right? And this is a reading, and Cancer's reading is for everyone because this is the season you're in, and we're resonating with this. We have new beginnings for ourselves, and you're a free spirit, right? And so is the Ace of Wands, which is what represents free spirit too. So I thought that was pretty cool for the card of today was the Ace of Wands, and it's fire, okay? And be spontaneous with yourself. Have fun. The Fool is saying have fun. And the innocence of it all is you. I'm not going to put the card back in there. I'm just going to shuffle again for another one. The possibility, the innocence of you believing in yourself. Okay? So we're going to move on to Leo. So Leo's card is the 3 of Staves, fire. Fire element. Trust yourself. Do you need to wait for the other person to reply to you or for something to happen, or you're going to go after it? So it's a decision of being still or going after what you want. And that decision is all you. Okay? And things in 3, when you think of 3, you think of the 3 layers of our beings. We can put 3 into anything, mind, body, spirit. Things happen in 3, and that natural order or what's meant to be. And when things happen in 3, that's a balance of whatever happening that needs to happen. So Leo, it's all about trusting yourself to know when you don't have to ask anyone anything. Know when you have to go after something, or when you wait to see the outcome. Okay? So now we're going to go on to Virgo. Virgo, you have the 4 of Wands. Again, fire. Okay? And the 4 of Wands is saying being comfortable where you are. And creating, you're working on creating a level of safety, whatever that means for you in your life, a level of safety, and making sure that things should be a certain way, right? And bringing that balance to a particular situation. I want to get, I bought this. I love this. I bought this like, I don't know, 3 months ago. So I want to kind of put it right there just to put it in the mix. Okay. It represents like friendship. And in the center, I could put like crystals if I want. I haven't put that there yet, but I can do that right now. Let me just move my crystal. I'm going to put a big crystal in there. One of my crystals. Okay. So it's really making sure that you feel safe within your home and outside your home. Where do you feel like you want to feel more comfort or bring more balance to in your life and more joy? You know, maybe there's a wedding, maybe there's a celebration coming up, maybe there's a party, maybe there's something that you're doing that brings joy. So it's really working to bring that balance and structure and make sure that it's joyous. Virgo. We have Knight of Coins, really trusting your intuition and moving forward and always allowing yourself to pause, rethink, and then move forward. Okay, that was Cancer, Leo, that was Virgo. So this one, okay, what am I doing? Okay, so it is Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. This is Libra. So Libra, this is trusting yourself and moving forward. Okay, trusting yourself and moving forward. So have an idea, make your plans, move forward, be optimistic about it. Because when you're dealing with the Pentacles, you're dealing with having full balance of everything that it takes for you to move forward and do what you're doing. You're dealing with all the elements as one. Okay, so there's wholeness when you're dealing with the Pentacles. No matter what the card is, there's a complete wholeness. And with the Knight, you're fighting for something that you want. You're going after something that you want because it's a Knight. It's not just gonna, you know, exist just to exist. It has a mission. So whatever that mission is that you have for yourself, you made the plan, you move forward, but then you can always stop and rethink. Okay? And then bring yourself forward. All right. Now, Scorpio. And since I made that mistake with the last card, especially if you're on the cusp of Virgo and Libra, that could resonate for you as well. Okay. So this card of the Knight of Coins. Okay. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Coins is the pentacle. It can resonate for Virgo and Libra. Now, Scorpio, you're a water sign. So this is like, you know, it's Cancer's birth season, your sister, brother, water sign. So, and the summer affects the water signs very strongly. They either enjoy it or they don't. Okay. Ooh, everything is falling. Look at this. It's like, I guess some of the cards want to be flipped. I don't know. I'm going to try and put it together. Okay. So let me shuffle this. Why am I hearing? I'm hearing a lot of meow meow. I'm always interested to see what the water signs are when I'm in the season. So Page of Coins. So it's time to redirect yourself, learn something new or enhance on what you have, but also have confidence in yourself. Okay, because if you're selling something or if you're presenting yourself, you're putting yourself out there, there's a level of confidence that needs to happen. And when you're dealing with the solar, the summer solstice, you're dealing with that rebirth. So all these cards has the level of rebirth. So whatever card I'm pulling for your sign, what is the restart, the rebirth message in it? Ask yourself that, Scorpio. So what do you need to refresh on? Maybe you need to revamp something, okay? Or take a complete new path. Sagittarius. Four of Staves. So this is a time to make things fun. Okay, Sagittarius, but still get the work done. So it's finding the joy in what you're doing, even if it's something that's tedious and you need a little break from it, or you have to do something that's serious. I feel like a lot of you have to do something that's serious. You got to make yourself interested in it. I have to yawn. Whew. You're making yourself interested in it. Sometimes you have to trick your mind so that you can get the best out of the situation, so then you can move forward to really doing what you want, and then you'll have that leisure time. But I feel like you'll have time to have fun, and this summer is going to be fun for you, but also you got to trick your mind for the serious things that you have to get done and say, okay, this is fun. This is going to be fun, so you can get through it. Capricorn. Okay, so you have the Queen of Staves reverse. So the Queen of Staves reverse is saying that if something is a difficult situation, you might have to find the win in it by leaving it alone or dropping it. And that might not be easy for you, since you want to be the fixer and fix something. But sometimes it's best to just drop it and to let it go. Okay? And that's going to open up your summer for more fun. But you have to figure out what is the best thing to let go of, because certain things to let go of will affect you in the future. Not like a true responsibility, but something that is really, something that isn't like, your family or loved one or something like that. It's something that can be changed, that can be dropped to bring back balance. Aquarius, 7 of coins, 7 of coins. Okay. So it's time to get your affairs in order. Anything that if you have to get contracts done, papers done, wills, stuff like that, you just want to put stuff in order so that you don't have to be thinking about certain things anymore. You really want to get that paperwork done. You really want to make sure that no one is taking advantage of you, stealing from you, or you don't have to move something in a rush or chaos. So you really want to plan ahead and make sure that you make changes right now that you need to make. Okay. And today is your moon sign. The moon is in Aquarius today. Okay. So along with this solar, I keep saying solar because I'm thinking about the solar eclipse in July, but the summer solstice, it is the longest day of the year of sunshine. It is the sun's highest, strongest, powerful peak of the sun. Okay. But also that Aquarius mind of really knowing that when change needs to happen, right? When something can be made better or more joy in it. So, even though you're living in the present moment, if something is off at the moment and how to make it better. And this is what we're going to put within ourselves so that we're not really wasting our time. We're doing the best we can with what we have. We're making the best of our rebirth in this life, in the summer season. Pisces, 10 of Swords, Pisces. So Pisces, you are intuitive. You know if someone's not being 100 with you, someone is not their best friend, their true self to you. So that 10 of Swords is really saying, how are you allowing yourself to be the victim or to get hurt? How are you allowing bad experiences in your life? What are you allowing? And then who is doing what? And then how can you separate yourself from that type of experience, right, Pisces? So how can you separate yourself from that type of experience and learning the lesson and really just ending that betrayal or that negative friendship or that bad experience without making it worse, and cutting out the anxiety and the worry of a bad relationship. Aries. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, Aries. You are in control of yourself, your thoughts, your words, and you like to win. You are the number one in the astrology settings of the Zodiac. And today is and this is for everyone, so everyone can benefit from all the readings. Today is the highest peak of the sun. It's like the sun's celebration, the celebration of the sun. And with the sun, you put yourself first, the first house, the first zodiac sign, Aries. So everyone should be putting themselves first and finding out what is best for me. How can I best enjoy my life? How can I enjoy the summer? You know, all of this, just taking in the goodness of our planet. We have the air here. So just think of how comfortable it is without all the other drama and politics and everything. It's the planet was made for our life, so we can actually survive here. So then you add to that, how can I make the best of it? And with the 8 of Swords, our words are powerful. So if we feel trapped, we are trapping ourselves. Sure, other people can work against us and block our success and try to, just talk crap about us, and people can just be negative to other people and they're wasting their time, right? So it's nothing better than finding out who that person is and putting them on blast, right? So they're wasting their time. They're coming to you with negativity. You didn't ask them for it. You didn't invite them. It's their choice. It's their choice to be negative towards you. But this card is saying it's your choice based on your experience that was negative. It's not your fault, and we all have negative thoughts about things, but the words we're using, we're trapping ourselves with our words. So then we have the power to un-F ourselves, to untrap ourselves. And this is what the 8 is saying. And the 8 in the most positive, highest frequency way is saying, hey, you can create now for yourself a positive, like the 8, the infinity symbol. You can create, air drawing 8 right now as I'm talking, an infinity of positive words. Even when negativity comes in your mind and you might be putting yourself down and all this stuff, blah, 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 you can recreate and rephrase the words and speak that power for yourself. Okay? All right. You like to win. We all like to win. Taurus. Taurus's card is the Star. What? The North Node is in Cancer. And the Cancer's highest self, when Cancer is pissed or Cancer had enough of something, they don't care about your opinion. They're like, bump that. And they're like, I don't need validation. Cancer can ask just to get an opinion, but it's not because they're weak. Because they care about you and they trust your opinion, they're asking your opinion. It's not because they're weak, But when Cancer has had enough, Cancer is like, I validate myself and this is it. And the Star card is reminding you of your life purpose, of your hope, your inspiration, and you focus in on that, okay? Taurus, you focus in on your inspiration and you do something for the joy of it. I love the Star card. Gemini, we just ended Gemini season yesterday. Gemini, here we go. The true communicator is coming through. 9 of Swords. And you know what? That popped out earlier when I was reading the 10 of Swords, okay? So that popped out, all right? So, and I felt it. I knew it was like a negative card in a sense of a negative experience. But that 9 of Swords, any worry that you might be feeling, do the best you can, okay? And know that that worry, that anxiety, that fear, it's all coming from a place of caring. You care about something so much and you want others to enjoy it. You enjoy it. And all you can do is do your best and see where it goes and change it up. Listen to your intuition, because let me tell you something, not even 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, a Gemini will have a great idea and someone will say something and we're like, oh man, maybe I shouldn't bother do that. They don't understand it. Or maybe I don't fully understand it, but I feel like I should be doing it. And then as I keep doing it, or as you keep doing it, it gets better and something clicks. But you don't have it 100, but you know that it's something that needs to happen. And you like to be the first to do something because you are original. You like to do something. And that's the other thing. It doesn't have to be perfect to start doing it because it's something that needs to happen, but you're not getting the 100 message yet, but it will develop. But someone out there, even if it's one person, someone out there gets it. That one person gets it and they're happy with it. And Gemini, remember that. So this 9 of Swords is just that 9 of saying you have to go through the fight and the practice and the sweat to really get that starting over point. Okay, because 9 is like endings and beginnings. So you begin something and you're like, it could be great and it could be like a rough beginning. But the ending of it could be sad or it could be great at the end. It's like you're training your whole life in martial arts and you're not that great and you're trying to remember the right moves. And then you master your white belt, right? And and even as you progress, it's like the fundamental of every level is so important, but the fundamental of that initial level is always important because you're always bringing it back to that first thing you learn, no matter what it is. Because the fundamental thing is what's going to carry you all the way. It's kind of like slapping that baby or a little shake of that baby so the baby can breathe. Without the breath, there is nothing. Without that initial breathing, there is nothing. You can't go anywhere without that, right? For that life experience. So this is like whatever that fear is because you care about it. Whatever the stress is because you care about it. So what you have to do is really kick yourself in the butt and say, hey, I'm coming from a good place. If someone is not happy with me or they're jealous of me, is because they see my light or they see my love and they have that same love, but they're afraid of me winning before them. But I'm not afraid of that because I already think that person's a winner. I am a winner. So whenever someone's upset at you or whatever you're anxious about or you're worried about not doing something right or perfect, it's because you care. So once you know you care, that's a good thing. Now you can stop caring so much where it's not fun anymore. Okay? So that's it. I hope you guys enjoy the reading. My channel has been getting lesser view and I tried to edit in my account. I think they had something on my account where they're not sharing it as much because I had to change the one of the goddess card. I think I edited it, but I have to look through my video again and see if I need to edit a word out of it that all of a sudden, you can't have it in the videos anymore. So I hope they don't have a restriction on there, but I thank you guys for watching the channel and, people move and get inspired by different channels, but I thank everyone that keeps coming back. Today is Friday, June 21st, and the moon is in Aquarius. The moon goes into Pisces on June 22nd, and we're in the waning moon right now. So we want to get rid of anything that doesn't serve us anymore. Sunday, that's Saturday the 22nd, the moon is in Pisces, and it's in Pisces on Sunday the 23rd. It's in Pisces on Monday the 24th, and then switch over to Aries. Okay, so whenever the moon is in Aries, it's in Aries